And we are live. All right, players, you guys know what it is. It's the one and the only The American Cholo podcast coming live and direct to you from North Hollywood, California. My name is Gil, and I am The American Cholo. And, of course, I got my co-host, Boo Boo Bear.
Another good one today. We got Rich Rabbit in the house.
So you just, like, literally killed the whole intro.
I did?
Big double R in this motherfucker to set the record straight. The one and only. Big double R.
Rich Rabbit.
No.
Yeah.
I had a nice, beautiful fucking intro for the guy, but hey, before we introduce our next guest, and nobody really knows who it is, even though it does say on the thumbnail, but there is protocol, you know. Without, see, that's where the structure goes, huh?
Yeah.
I'm fucking up.
So before we get started, we want to send a special thank you first to Hood Space.
That's right.
Show them the shirt, Boo Boo. Show them the shirt.
Shout out Hood Space.
Put me on, Chris.
Hood Space came in
With the drip.
Let me show you the back.
Yeah. Show it to him, Boo Boo. Show it to him, Boo Boo. You can see it. Damn, American Cholo in the building representing, homeboy.
That's right.
So shout out to you, Vatos, Young Quicks. Thanks for coming on through, dropping that off. That's his homeboy's brand. Appreciate the love.
That's right.
And then Trap Wings from North Hollywood out here. They provided the food, the hot wings, the fries. Was that good, homeboy?
Oh, hell yeah. This was bomb.
That shit was bomb, right?
Hell
Hooked
yeah.
it up. And
That's
then
right.
we got our new sponsor. This is one of our first official sponsors. Butters out of North Hollywood. You want that prime good bud? You got it's a professional shop. It's Latino owned. Go and support Butters out of North Hollywood. They're on Violence. So if you're in North Hollywood, near North Hollywood, American Cholo goes and buys his stuff at Butters. And here you go. Every guest gets a pre-roll and some other stuff, right? So Butters
Shout
out
out
North
to
Hollywood.
Butter.
And now let's get into it. Our next guest is out of South Central Los Angeles, the Low Bottoms to be specific. He is from the notorious East Side Playboys, but now he is working on his musical career. Please give a warm welcome to the one and only Rich Rabbit.
Yes, sir. I'm in the building, man. Overdue. Long overdue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut this real quick, man.
get it, homeboy.
Because I got issues with you, bro.
Ooh, they're going to run it already.
Issues with you, bro.
Damn, that's fast.
Hell yeah, homie. Shit.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. So, you were supposed to be on the show a few months ago.
Yeah.
I had to tell an embarrassing story that I got jumped by a fucking chick
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you didn't show up.
Yeah,
Now I want an embarrassing story from you.
An embarrassing story.
Hell yeah, one that you just haven't told nobody. Come on,
Why
man.
don't you let him get his interview in
No,
front
no,
of us,
no,
homie?
no.
He trying to get me off the rip.
Yeah, boom.
That's right.
This was always going for the
Everybody
juggler,
knows
homeboy.
everybody knows I got beat up by a female because of you.
Yeah, so when because that first interview, he set it up, right? He's like, I got Rich Rabbit. I said, oh shit, that's dope, homeboy.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
for whatever reason, you didn't come through, which is all good. And I said, hey fool, we set up already. You better give us a story. And then Boo Boo literally gave us a story when he got socked up by some chick at the
gas on Whittier Boulevard. Hell yeah.
And ever since then, he's always blamed you for that shit, homeboy. So whatever you do, Rich, don't get drunk with Boo Boo because he might want to run that fade on you. Be like, some bitch.
Yeah, he got a grudge against me, huh? It's something.
She worked me. She fucking worked me, dog.
So let's get right into this, homie. Where were you born and raised at, carnal?
I was born in South Central LA, California, Low Bottoms to be exact. I used to live, first I grew up probably like into second grade. I lived on 58th and Fig across the street from my grandma's house. Then we lost that house, and then we got another house on another direction on the east side, and that's where it just landed from second grade, beginning of second grade all the way up. That's where I've been at. So.
Now, I hear that phrase a lot, and for you guys who are from the South Central area, to you guys is normal, Low Bottoms. Explain to us people who are not from South Central area, what exactly is the Low Bottoms?
That's how we specify exactly where we from. This not Watts, this ain't Paramount, this ain't East LA, this ain't Hollywood, this ain't Linwood, this ain't none of that. This is the Low Bottoms. And we gon'
Is it because there's streets out there?
Not even just low in numbers and where it's at, because it's between 40s and up to like 20s, something like that.
Okay.
But between it being the violence and it's run neck and neck.
Okay. That's a little history there. Yeah. So where you grew up, so you were actually born in the area you grew up your whole life right there, right?
Yeah. This is all I know. Yeah.
You got any siblings?
I got 6 sisters and 2 brothers. I just lost 2 sisters last year.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah.
Condolences, man.
Oh yeah.
So talk to us about, what kind of, neighborhood did you grow up with when you were, I don't know, let's say like around 5th, 6th grade, homeboy, before even any of the gang stuff really kind of started going into your life?
Shit. I I went to Brentwood, Science Magnet in Brentwood. So my mom idea for me was this is where I grew up at is not where I want you to grow up at, so I'm gonna try to do something better for you. And my dad was on board with that, so they pushed me to go somewhere further than what was easy to let me walk up the street or drop me off around the corner to. So I got to get to see shit that kids in my neighborhood didn't get to see and experience at an early age. And that's what I even appreciate more about my family for even taking that time and effort to do shit like that for me. Because it come back in the end and it benefit me now as an adult.
That's a beautiful thing. So your mom ended up taking you to straight, I guess higher education at the time, right?
Yeah, she works at an elementary school in the hood and one of the grimiest hoods out here in Hoover. So she know what it's like to even deal with kids that don't have the drive to do nothing and seeing shit that's or becoming a product of, let me not say that, becoming a product of the environment.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So she wanted different for me.
How about your other siblings? Did they end up going to those schools or they stayed in those schools there?
I have another sister that went to the mutual school as me, and I got a younger sister that just turned 18 that went down the same line, just graduated from Palisades, and
Oh, dope, man.
that's
Congrats.
her route.
How about, was there a father figure ever in your life, or was your father
yeah,
around?
Yeah, my dad around. He's still around to this day.
Oh, man.
Right.
So you actually come from a structural family life.
Oh, I come from structure.
That's dope, man. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. But then how did you end up, I mean, with all the structure, you're definitely an intelligent guy. How did you end up you end up becoming a gang member? Talk to me about where that started rubbing off on you.
Rebelling. That's really because I ain't have to want for nothing. I ain't have to go steal. I ain't have to go sell no drugs. I ain't have to go rob nobody. It was just more so I didn't want to get it the way they wanted to give it to me. I wanted it the way I wanted it to come. So I did what I had to do to get the shit that I wanted. And if my mama thing was, if you ain't gonna do abide by my rules, then you gonna go do what you doing out there, not in here.
Oh, man. Yeah, I get that. Tough love, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think it was? Because, you saying you didn't have to steal for anything, you didn't want anything. Was it just you got attention from your parents, right?
Yeah, I always got attention from my parents. It's just like I glorified the wrong shit at an early age. I always knew I was gonna gangbang. That's just
That was in your head
period,
already.
point blank. I like seeing the homies on the block. I like seeing, things on hips and
The pace, the whole...
the weed in the air and the laughs and giggles and the groups outside. You feel me? It's a vibe. So I always knew that was my destiny. Like, fucked up as it sound, but I still had a dream that I wanted to accomplish, even if that was gonna be something I ventured into. Like,
But you always knew this is where I'm going.
yeah, this is my
Now, how does a African-American young man become part of a essay hood, Playboys?
Growing up around the homies, coming outside, that's what's in front of the house. Going to the park, that's one of them courts, that's one of them cuts. All that, that's just.
But
And then-
in the low bottoms, there got to be a black gang in there as well.
Oh yeah, we got Avalons, we got Bloodstones, we got Four Trays, we got a lot of. It's a lot of in between hoods, but that's what caught my eye. That's who showed me love.
Oh, okay.
With the homies.
Yeah,
The homies from Playboys showed you love.
yeah, homies just
Okay.
in general, like. And then I always grew up around Hispanic friends, like. Not saying I didn't have black friends, right?
Yeah,
But
of course.
Majority of my friends was Hispanic. Like,
Mhm.
After coming home from them long rides, hanging out with whoever I hung out with at school, that's who I was coming home to.
And there's a good number of you guys that are
Oh, yeah.
African American, right? They're all from Playboys,
Yeah.
and you guys all kind of grew up together.
About the three of us grew up together. The rest of us just acquaintances as we go along. Yeah, but it's a good three of us that grew up together. Me, Keep It Hood, and his brother.
Keep it hood. Shout out to the homie. Keep it hood.
Yeah, shout out to Keep It Hood. That's like
Should have been your homie,
big
but
bro.
you got
Yeah.
business.
So now you're a younger guy. Let's say 7th, 8th grade. Is that when you kind of start going more towards the gang life?
Yeah, I started. Well, before the gang, it was like getting into the similar activities, but it wasn't fully claiming the exact area. So I'm finna everybody from tagging crews, or I'm finna make me up a tagging crew, me and my homies. We finna start banging this. We all through the hood, hitting up
What was your guys' name? Tagging crew.
FLC.
What's FLC? Oh boy.
That shit stand for some dumb shit. Faded Life Crew or something.
There you go. There's
Just
your dumb
niggas
story,
smoking
boo
weed.
boo.
All right.
Yeah, just smoking weed shit.
Yeah,
so
What were you hitting up back then?
the FLC, my name was SB, Slauson Boy.
Okay.
Right off of Slauson we was, so that was just me right there.
No, that's a good name.
But we start getting into certain shit that like homies around there seen, and not just homies from my hood, other hoods, like, and it was too much going back and forth. Like y'all not just finna do this over here, and y'all
Right.
not from nowhere, so y'all got to choose up. So
you guys chose.
and between me having, I feel like I got the most love from the hood. Like this is where I feel home at. So I made my bed.
So what was the point where you eventually decided to get jumped to the hood?
And how old were you?
Shit, like 15.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the park. One of my homies, Bam Bam, I hit up the hood on the wall in the park. This nigga got at me sideways. I wasn't even from the hood yet. I'm gonna let y'all know what he told me. He told me straight up. He was like, "Who hit this up?" I had a homie. I ain't gonna put you on. I ain't gonna throw you on. Where the camera at?
Right here, homeboy, right there.
I ain't gonna throw you under the bus. But I had a homie that told one of my homies that it was me that hit it up.
Mhm.
So he found me and asked me, "You from the hood?" I'm like, "Nah." All right, so you ain't get put on the hood. Don't be hitting up the hood, or I'm gonna knock your ass out. And I'm like, you finna do what? We finna go to the back right now.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just finna be a one-on-one situation, but it turned out like that. So yeah.
You got put on right there.
Yeah.
That's
And this
right.
is home.
Yeah.
I love it here.
And what was the nickname you got back then?
I ain't gonna tell that.
Okay, all right. No problem. You gotta keep out the feds, homeboy.
Yeah.
All right, so now you're in the hood. How quick did your life change as soon as you started? As soon as you became officially from the gang.
Shit, fast. Like, it was already like in my head. I'm on swivel doing what I'm already doing, but reality had to kick in. Like, this the big dog, this the big league. So that little kid shit ain't gonna fly here. So you gonna have to grow up fast. Like, so that's what my mentality got towards.
What was your parents saying at this time? Because I know they had to have seen that something's going down. When did they find out, or did you have to say, yeah, I'm officially a gang member? Because I think we all as young men at one point or another, the school calls, the principal calls and says your son's a gang member. Do you remember that day?
Between like, it's always cracking in front of my house. Like, who is these different faces? That's not just children kicking it in front of my house. Now these is grown men, like fully developed grown men, tatted up, bald
You
heads.
got the
kicking it
cholos up in
my
front of the
house.
fan.
Yeah. Like, and she not going for that. She coming on the porch. Y'all get up out of here, like all that. Like,
Yeah, as
yeah.
she should. As
Yeah,
mom
yeah.
should.
Yeah.
And I ain't I never just like growing to kick it in front of my house and stuff. So I learned from that. Like,
So that's when she knew. And did she
Yeah.
ask? Did your mom or dad ever ask you, like, you from the hood? Like, cause now they know.
I'm pretty sure my mom asked me like, "Is you gangbanging?" Like, yeah, yeah.
and she was
Then
just
you
like,
broke her heart.
And I just
man.
broke it down. Yeah,
Yeah.
not like let you know like, that's what it is.
Now, have you ever experienced any kind of like let's just say like the kind of racism from any?
Oh,
of the
yes,
homies?
but
So talk to me
My
about
thing
that.
is, you're not finna get me with that. We gonna play all day. Like,
That's right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna take it to heart because I know my heart is in the hood for the hood, and I'll do anything for my hood. So I will never let jokes and shit or people trying to like tear me down with little shit like that run me away. Like, that'll never be the thing. Like, for me.
Now, is that something you would probably? I would say you probably experience more with older homies because the younger generation, which is a good thing. It's almost like there is no color line anymore.
Yeah, it was, and not even so much my older homies. It's just like every now you come across them people like once in a while. It's not even like a common thing in my hood because having black homies before me, it grew like, okay, it's a comfortable thing. My homies was comfortable with having that, so it wasn't just always like the racist stuff or it wasn't intentional. Like, but it's just some certain homies, that play around, say little stuff, or in a kid way that
Yeah,
it's
it means
truth
something,
behind
though.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like stuff like that.
And how did that make you feel?
Made me feel bad. I know where I'm from. I know what I'm capable of. So we just gonna go all day.
That's right.
Yeah,
homeboy.
give it right back to him, right?
Yeah, until
That's
you
right.
want to go further than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to get beat up, you might just get beat up. Let's keep it 100, boy.
Forget about that embarrassing story on me.
So, talk to us about when it gets very racial. County jail, homeboy. You been in the county?
Yeah, I've been to LA County and I've been to Wayside.
So, talk to me about your first experiences in LA County jail, Wayside, LA County, whichever one. How was it for you going there the very first time, going as a black essay?
LA County was my first experience being in the county jail because after LA County, I got processed to Wayside. And being there, okay, how I got introduced was I met the homie from Sanfe, but he was the rep in that dorm. But a dude from East Coast had walked up to me and asked me where I was from. But I low-key ignored him, like, because I already knew I'm finna go right to the homies. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as he asked me, I walked right past him. But out my peripheral, I could see, like,
What's going on?
he pointing, like, what's up with him? Like, and I walk right up to the homie from Sanfe. He break it down to me. He give me, like, the 3-day grace period. This all what's going down. This your bug. You got this. Like, bring the sheet, woo, 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 all that. So that's how I got introduced to that. Then I got transferred to Wayside. I met a couple dudes from Long Beach, from Flores, and I met an older dude too, a black dude. I think he was from Jamestown, somewhere. He was just talking to me like, "Is this your first time here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He just shook his head like, "It's the first time for everything." Just thinking in my head like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?"
The Lions Den, homeboy.
Yeah,
So, did you have any like aggressive interaction with any of the other brothers over there? Because a lot of times they'll look at you sometimes and say, "Oh, that fool's a race trader almost."
Nah, shit. If anything, half of them was like fucking with me, even just off me knowing that I rap, because I started
that's dope.
fucking with the homies and shit, and I got into one little altercation, and after that, it was like I'm home, like yeah.
That's right. So your experiences wasn't as horrible as it would have been back in the days, probably.
Yeah, I ain't gonna glorify it. I ain't gonna say basically it wasn't how people make it seem, but it ain't say like go. I don't want to say it like that to make people think like jail is a place to go.
Yeah, jail.
It wasn't how people make it seem.
Hell no, they're always lying.
So you getting out of Wayside. What are you doing at this time? And how old are you?
18. I went on my 18th birthday.
Oh, happy
18.
birthday right there,
Yeah, right?
Did your mom go visit you?
Hell no. She had something for me while I was there though.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're getting out. What is Rich Rabbit doing at 18 years old?
Shit. Going right back to the hood after saying I'm finna get out and get on the rapping stuff and all that. So I could go right back to the hood and just thug it out for a while. Then I figured like I want to grow from this. Like I want to be able to move around comfortable. I want to be able to just do what I want to do. Not saying I don't have no rules to follow, but I want to be able to do what Rich want to do. So,
you want that freedom, homeboy.
yeah,
You want
freedom,
that financial
basically.
freedom.
I want
¿verdad?
freedom. Yeah.
So when did you realize that you had a talent for rapping?
Shit, I always was doing it, but then it came to a point probably like 2017. I'm like, okay, now it's time to buckle down, invest, get laptops, microphones, and just like a home bundle, something off Amazon or something, just to get it started. And excuse me, that's just where I kicked it off at.
You started investing in yourself.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, and what are you doing? Are you like you had your
And not even just me. I had homies from my hood like
Investing in you.
seeing like, okay, bro, like you out here just walking around, not doing nothing. You got a talent. Come do something with yourself.
That's right. Do you remember the first song that you did by yourself that you wrote?
Yeah, it was a remix to a old ass YG song like a long time ago, and I had recorded it off a GarageBand at school during computer class.
All right.
And I saved it on my hard drive, and I used to play it going home. So eventually, I'm like, I need to get a laptop and do this like on my free time. If this what I could do in the classroom or something, like imagine what I could do by myself. So that's what I focused on doing.
So how's that transition been going for you as far as learning the music? I mean, what was one of the hardest things you learned doing the music that you thought maybe was easy or something?
Shit, what was hard about it? Probably recording myself, having the patience to record. Because once you learn how to do the stuff, it's easy. But you got to have patience to it's not just you just recording another person. You got to actually use your energy to do it, record, and go back and forth. So it's like balancing that out.
And then being your
And then
biggest
I'm
critic, that's hard too.
that too. And then I'm learning how to make beats now. So that's venturing into something else.
Hey, you're becoming a composer. I see that, homeboy.
Yeah.
Now, did you come in the rap game thinking I'm gonna be a composer, or did you eventually like say, you know what, I can do this, man?
Hell no, everybody used to tell me like, why you don't make your own beats? Like, why you keep using YouTube ones? And I tell them like, I don't got the time for that. Like, I don't got the patience. And then one day I was just sitting at home, like, I'm tired of asking people for beats, and they take it forever. They'll send them, but it take forever.
Supposed to be
and-
hanging, fool.
Yeah,
Supposed to be
so
hanging.
I got on the computer, downloaded Fruity Loops and Logic. It just went back and forth on both of them, and started making beats on both apps.
How do you use those apps? Do they have like just drums, this? Or?
Yeah, and then I got after that, not too long ago, one of my homies seen me like getting into it, and he had a MIDI he wasn't even using. He just slid it to me like here, like so I started doing that too.
Oh, that's right. Oh, go ahead and get it, Notorious. Just grab it, homeboy. Don't trip. That way you can get better pictures of you. Carnal. There you go. He's learning. He's learning. Yeah, we charge you $5 a picture, fool. So how many songs have you recorded so far?
Shit,
That you've actually released, and how many do you got in the back in the cut?
Released over, I'd say probably like, if not over, less like at least 100 songs.
Oh,
that's
shit.
out.
All
And
right.
I got over unreleased probably like 500, 600
Ooh, that's
songs.
a grip, homie. You ready for
You
it?
could just sit there and just release songs and not have to.
Yeah, I could drop a song every day for a year straight.
Now, which
Yeah.
which was the first song that went pretty viral on YouTube that you said, oh shit, this is getting some numbers?
Oh, FANTB.
What's that FANTB?
Fuck a nigga talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, boo-boo. So when you released that song, you released it the first day. How many numbers did it do? Did it do okay? Or when
How
was it
many
that you
numbers
said
did I get?
when you were like, oh shit, this shit's starting to get some traction?
I think it got like 10,000.
Oh,
Like the first day.
damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hell
That's
yeah.
real good, homeboy.
Hell yeah.
You got fools that got like 70 views on some
Yeah,
rap
yeah.
shit, homeboy.
Nah, and people was anticipating that because I wasn't like, I was doing the harmonizing, but I ain't fully like developed that yet. So I would go back and forth from that to like regular rapping, and then I dropped that, and people started fucking with it, and then I kind of like took another break. But then when I got back to it, I started to harmonize and rap. So then I made my word, and then that took off. But when that took off, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just stick to the harmonizing now. Like, this more like a vibe for me anyway. I like this.
I see that. I hear your stuff. I'm like, all right, I can smoke a chunk of this shit, homeboy.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what kind of rapper would you say you are? You know, there's love rappers, there's gangster rappers, there's
What would I classify myself? It's hustle, motivation, it's emotion,
okay.
it's relentlessness. It's just like,
The grind.
yeah, between that and just the vibe, like that's just
Now,
all I-
what motivates you? What gets you up in the morning and to say, all right, I'm gonna write a song today, or is there something that you're just doing and all of a sudden?
music is just always something that just inspired me. Like hearing music, I don't know if music don't make you move, it's something wrong with you. So
Yes.
that's why I feel like
Yes, sir.
it's just in me. And then my mom sings. I have a sister that sings in the choir too. So it's just always been in my household, and it's just a love that I got for it that I'll never leave.
What was what does moms and pops and the aunts and the uncles, you barbecuing, Rich Rabbit's a kid, what are they bumping?
What are they bumping? Al Green. Who else?
Got some Gap Band, Marvin Gaye,
GQ,
Temptation.
all them, Marvin Gaye,
Very well.
Patty
Lewis.
LaBelle, everybody.
That's right.
Barbara Mason.
Because I got older parents, so it was always like that type of music in the household.
And what music or what rapper or what musician, let's say, would you say was a big influence in your life as far as wanting to really get into the music?
Honestly, I couldn't pinpoint because it was just hearing too many people rap. Like I can get in this too. I can't really pinpoint more. So probably my family inspired me to do music.
Oh.
Like they were more than like actual like artists.
No, but what were you bumping when you were young before you were doing your thing?
What was
Who was hot in your era?
Who was out back then? Like like Chief Keef and stuff like that. Like,
Although
it wasn't even the type of rap like music that I'm even making. Like it was like totally different. It's like drill rap,
the
Lil
drill
Durk.
rap, it's
I was
hot,
off
homie.
that type of stuff.
It was
Yeah.
hot. What do you think about 6ix9ine, homeboy?
Oh no. You trying to play me? He got me with a fast one. Nah.
Well, I really like that.
Nah. I have never even tuned into a song like other than scrolling on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
Oh no, that fool shit. I could say it bangs. It makes you move.
maybe so, but I ain't never took the time like to even look into it before the snitching shit came out.
Yeah.
I never cared to like even like
So you pay attention to
the
him.
image didn't fit me enough to be like, okay, I'm finna
Boo
go
Boo
see
got
it.
a big old 6ix9ine tattoo on his back, fool. He's got his whole face with the colors, fool.
He might just be a freak.
Hey, let's talk not about 6ix9ine in general, but damn, homie, what's up with the snitch game nowadays,
know,
carnal?
man.
I mean,
Everybody's doing it.
That's
Bro.
why you gotta mind your business and walk with your head straight forward. Like, just stay solid. Like, it's not that hard. People get themselves in shit they can't get themselves out of.
oh, man.
That's all it is.
Apparently, but it seems like
After you, like, I seen them post. After you prove to people that you about that shit, you gotta go prove to them DAs and shit that you innocent.
Yeah.
I love
And a lot of people fold at the end.
Yeah, they
Oh,
fall,
yeah.
So-
homie.
If you can't take that, you gotta stand on this side. Like, everybody got their position in this. You could be the dope dealer. You could be the full out murderer. You could be the server, whatever, the rapper. Like, everybody got their position.
Yes,
You
sir.
gotta know how to play it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. But yeah, dude. Now,
6ix9ine picked the snitch fucking role or what?
well, yeah, but I've always said that I also blame his crew because they know he wasn't about that. They fucking
They
took
had
him.
the money. That's
Yeah,
it.
you got guys that are about that and will still snitch on you. So when you get a guy who's not even about that and you're taking him to do
And
shit
then
like,
too, you can't always just judge a book by its cover. You know, it look faulty, but you will see some of the motherfuckers that look like they're telling shit or never tell, and then the niggas that look like they solid as a rock,
Oh,
fold
yeah, yeah.
quicker
Snitching
than
real quick.
anything else.
I've seen some straight big old brochudo
Hey,
crank
hey,
straight
hey, why
ass
you-
vatos like. I said, what
Really?
the fuck?
You
homie?
gotta-
I feel like a big that
Really?
big
You
part
gotta
of
use that? You
that
couldn't say
is
tattoos on
how
the face?
people was raised.
yeah.
A big part of that.
Well, it's that, Rich, but it's also you're sitting across the room from somebody and that guy's literally telling you, listen, homeboy, you're going to get broken out 45 years
Oh,
to
yeah.
life
I've
and
been
you
in
will
those.
never come out again. So either you're going to tell me who did this shit, and then a lot of people nowadays, the game is just like, it's been done. People have snitched out so much, especially on camera. They've always been snitching. Let's keep it real, homie. Even in my area, they've always snitched. That's why so many homies got busted. But nowadays, especially after the 6ix9ine incident where he made it, I think he kind of broke the mold where he made it okay, and everybody's like, well, fuck it, I'll snitch. Because 6ix9ine was out there trolling motherfuckers saying,
Not even okay. It's just more so like the internet now.
made it accepted in
It
the-
grow
in the
every
culture.
day, so people exposing everything. Nothing
Yes.
is kept behind closed doors.
yeah, homie.
You are not getting away with nothing.
You got Big Brother behind you. This camera, man. This
Well,
camera's
that's-
everywhere. Dog.
Well, that's why I mean, no disrespect to any homies that are still in the gang banging game and all that, but to me, it's like it's a setup, homie. It's a major setup because there is so much fucking cameras nowadays. So even if you don't get snitched on, you're being recorded. I mean,
It's designed for you to fail.
Yeah.
And if you kind of do get some sense about it, motherfuckers don't like that. Like, so you got to know how to play this shit. It's shit like, it's really chess.
that's exactly what it is.
That's really what it is.
But unfortunately, we've been playing checkers on the streets for one another for too many years, and because to me, playing chess is leveling up, getting that money, taking care of the family, doing your
Maturing,
thing,
yes.
and maturing, homie. Because I seen on that first 48, you know that one,
Yeah.
you see everybody snitching.
Yeah.
Some guy did a murder, right? Trip out on this one. He did a murder. The cops went there, and they literally broke it down. Okay, we got this camera, we got this camera, we got. They went from every house,
And got
ring camera, liquor store, and fucking
they-
followed the guy back miles to his house. Boom, he lives right here.
Yep.
It's like.
Like breadcrumbs.
Yes, homie, absolutely. Today it's like, and that's why we try to get on this thing. Like, man, listen, you're gonna get popped if you're slanging dope. Yeah, you're gonna ball out for 2 or 3 years, 5 if you're fucking lucky. But after those 5 years of balling out and showing everybody got money, you're gonna go do 20, homie.
All them positions is designed for you to crash out. You don't keep those forever.
No,
Eventually
never.
you going down, or eventually you gonna get shot, or you gonna
Yeah,
die.
yeah.
Whatever the
The
case
streets
may
are gonna
be.
come-
It's designed for you to fail.
So how are
There's
you?
no way to beat it.
How are you juggling with that, homeboy? And how? Because the way you're speaking, I can hear that you are.
Honestly,
mature.
I'm just rolling the dice every day. I'm just hoping I don't crap out.
That's a tough way to live, though, man. I mean, that is a tough way to live. You got kids?
I got 2 sons.
Oh, beautiful. How old are they?
5 and 6.
5 and 6. That's right, man. How is it being a father, and what kind of father are you?
Try not to be an aggressive father, and I try to be more aware of what's going on instead of just when I see something I don't like. I don't want to be the father that just get on them, yell, and I want to see what's going on. I want you to talk to me, be able to tell me what's going on, because I didn't have the same kind of problems that you having. So I don't want you to be able to feel, or you to feel like you can't come to me, or you got to act out because these are the problems that you having and stuff like that. So I try to be as much as a figure as I can be.
That's dope,
Yeah.
boy. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's how we break the
So it
cycle.
works.
Now, are you gonna be as not that your parents were nonchalant as far as you being from the hood? How are you making sure that your kids aren't gonna be gang members?
If I see anything even, and that's not even guaranteed that that's going like, okay, kill the fact that
Yeah, of
that's going to
course.
happen. But anything related to what I'm doing, I see a hand gesture that's wrong, or a word that don't sound like it's proper. It should be said. Like, I'm correcting all that at the door. I'm checking that shit right
right.
there, because
That's
I
right.
don't let that shit fly.
That's what I'm talking about, player. That's what I'm talking about, man.
You can't be dressing them either. You gotta be careful on what you
Yeah,
buy.
nah, not even
Yeah.
shit like that. Not even, never. Yeah.
Hey, so I heard that this is what I heard, homie. I don't know if it's true, fucking Rage, homie. I heard that I'm your favorite Chicano rapper, carnal.
Who told you that?
Oh shit!
Yeah, no.
The Chicano rap scene's going crazy right now, homeboy.
Yeah, it's war out there for that the title.
yeah.
I fuck with everybody though. Like,
Hey, but it's good,
everybody
though.
out there I fuck with that's involved in that little.
Hey, but
shit,
it-
Chicano rap?
Yeah.
Hey, but
Yeah.
isn't it good for the culture? I mean, not beefing really, but beefing like, Chicano rap hasn't ever been this hot in years, homie. Whether people like it or not, right now it's buzzing. Whether people want to admit it. Or not.
Wasn't like since like probably was it Brown Pride days?
Oh yeah, well yeah, since Toker days.
Brown Side,
Peter
yeah.
Frost.
Yeah, when Toker came back, he actually did, bring it back, but then it went off after he passed away. Rest in peace, Toker. And there's always been, the consistent, like Little Rob doing his thing, Conejo doing his thing, Capone doing his thing. There's always been the consistent ones, but it wasn't really buzzing. I don't think. I think right now, after King Lil G stepped into it, then all of a sudden it got a good buzz.
Because I never really was a fan of it, but like
No, I hear you.
when I got into the music business, like I researched like who the greats in this, who legends in this, and all their names pop up, so they all good people. And I done reached out to a lot of the names you talking to, and they reached back out to me, and they give me good vibes back.
Oh,
So
that's dope, homeboy.
it ain't no hard feelings, but nothing. I like what they doing.
Yeah,
if
don't get in the beef, homeboy.
Yeah.
Have you
this
had
one
it?
started it?
Have you had any? And I'm not talking about like bad beats, but like good hip hop beats where you're going back and forth with somebody. Yeah.
Hell no, because I don't even get in them type of problems. Like, and I come off as a person that don't even like. I come in peace, so it ain't even no reason for a problem to even be.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even come off as a problem, so I don't get received as one.
But do you think that hip hop needs that every once in a while, but not in a bad way? See, I think that what it was, I think the Tupac and Biggie thing just took it to.
Maybe
A
for
whole nother
content, yeah, but not like intentionally. You sitting here antagonizing this man.
Oh no, not
going
dissing.
back and forth.
Yeah,
like,
not dissing
not
like that. But I say more like dissing, like I'm the best MC in the woo, this and that. Because I was listening to some '90s stuff from I think it was Boogie Down Production. Like, dude, yeah, these fools been banging on each other.
like
ever.
friendly competition. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that, because in all reality, whether people own up to it or not, when you in a studio with another artist, it's low key. You looking at it as competition. Like when you hear them bars, like especially if y'all on the same song, you like, okay, now I gotta come harder.
You gotta step it up.
Especially if he's stepping. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I look at it. It's friendly competition. I ain't hating on you, but I'm gonna try to go harder than you are.
You ever in the studio and then you write your bars down, you put them on the
I
phone.
write, I punch in, I do it all.
Okay, so do you ever have, like, say, hey, Rich, they give you the beat before you go in the studio, or they give you the beat right there?
Yeah, it go both ways. But since now I'm making my own beats, it's easier for me. Like,
So
I come prepared.
Do you ever have you ever walked into the studio and then you had the song ready and somebody goes in front of you like, damn, this fool just fucking killed it. Hold on, let me go back to the drawing board.
Nah, hell no. I never let nobody deter me to where I feel like you got me like that. I'm finna go over here, get this pen. This motherfucker finna work magic. Hell no. You ain't finna step on me. This what I do. Hell no.
So what kind of zone do you get into when you're in the studio and you've got the headset on, you got the mic in front of you, and you're doing your thing?
Shit, as long as I got some good weed and good energy around me, I'll be fine. Like I'll come out with what I'm anticipate on coming out with. Like
how's the energy? Yeah. How's the energy in here, homeboy?
It's good energy. I like y'all. I like this setup, the backgrounds and shit. It influenced me.
That's
right. How's
you make me want to get on the podcast and start doing this shit.
I asked because we got a brand new fresh mic we may want you to try out, homeboy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Come on, man.
All right, let me look for this beat real quick, homeboy.
You come on, because there's some rappers that come on and I'll be like trying to freestyle and they'll be like, oh, it's like what?
See, and then you say freestyle. It depends on what your definition of freestyle is, because everybody got different definitions.
Yeah, the problem,
like what I think freestyle is just like, okay, say if I ask you freestyle and you just come off the top of your head.
Yeah, okay. See, now that's not my definition of freestyling.
Oh, okay.
My definition is mixer of that plus maybe I got to throw in now some I already got, because that's finna fall off.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's something already in my head that ain't nobody heard. I'm finna give it to them raw just like that.
Okay.
Yeah, to me
it's different.
It's not so much we're still gonna call it Freestyle Friday, but it's not really a freestyle. It's more of a live show, is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to start pushing to the rappers that come through the channel. You know what? You're gonna come through. We're gonna put the mic in there. Give me whatever.
If you not freestyling when you get on this motherfucker, you crazy. This is promotion.
There you go, homeboy.
I don't give a fuck if the song already out. Get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
For
Come
sure.
With song.
And I think a lot of people get deterred from it. And if you're not gonna rap while you're here, then how the hell are you gonna go in front of?
I mean, to each his own. But this, you gotta. Whether you in the mood or not, you think it's what's going to crack or it's not, you got to get this shit done.
Is that one on, Chris?
Yeah.
Any opportunity you got.
Switch it over.
To which
So
one?
how about your concerts?
Okay.
When you come out there,
you gotta balance it.
get
You want to do it
just
that?
get in the mood. Like you get up in the morning, like, damn, I got a concert today.
Wait,
I just
talk
got to
to
get in
us.
that mood. What do you
Honestly,
think
I'd be excited for everything I
Yeah.
do. Like, if not, I can't go to sleep the night before, or I'm smoking a gang of weed because I
Chris, put the camera
want to
on.
hurry up and go to sleep. I'm so nervous. Like, it's like, it go back and forth. But I love this shit. Like,
You get them butterflies.
even right now, before coming here, I was nervous. Like, damn, bro, I love this shit so much. I'm gonna go to a goddamn interview.
That's right.
We're gonna hit the cholo spot.
Yeah,
homeboy.
for real.
Let's do it. Hell yeah.
Let me get this thing.
Yeah, so you get the butterflies right before you get on stage.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Oh yeah.
You've done a couple of nice venues to go in there and fucking in front of people. You've done
Yeah,
live shows, right?
And I feel like now I'm getting more comfortable because I just watched the video on my latest show, like, plus, like, and put it besides the shit I was doing, like, let's say a year and a half ago. Like, I'm
Hey,
looking
Chris.
more
So you can
loose.
actually go back and
Why
watch
don't you get my
yourself.
camera?
Because I have videos of myself. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I got the
Can you
videos
get
on
that
my
one or
controller.
not?
And
Yeah.
I can't go back and watch myself.
Notorious.
I start criticizing myself, and it just
Nah,
it's supposed to be in a whole different level.
Hell no, I see it now. I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I see what I'm doing different. I like this shit.
Oh,
Hell
okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
It's
I
like
can't do that.
skateboarding. You learn new tricks. Like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah. You ready? Bro?
You guys keep going. I'm gonna set this shit up right now.
Damn.
Go ahead, homeboy.
Okay.
No, go ahead and use the Pro. Is the GoPro not working?
Yeah. I can't watch myself at all.
Chris don't like the GoPro.
So what's up with that story, man? That embarrassing story.
You gotta come back to me. I'm gonna give you a good one. You gotta
You
come
got
back
to,
to me.
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna give you a
will,
good
I will.
one.
Hell yeah.
While we sitting here, I ain't gonna let that slip my mind.
This dude made me, man, that girl whooped my ass, bro, and I had to say it on this fucking show. Dude, I got hit up.
You was
by
probably bullshitting there.
everybody.
And then you probably started blaming on me. You probably started
Yeah.
bullshitting, and then you
I
put
was
it on
like,
Rich. He's like, yeah, I gotta get him.
I could get him, man. When Cholo told me you were coming on, I said, oh, I gotta get that story for him. I gotta get it, cause yeah, dude,
Check, Chris.
all in these comments, man. Sheesh.
And matter of fact, I think the day that I did that, I think I did the Pole on Me video with Swifty that same day.
So you get along with 50 pretty good.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I see you
Yeah.
just come out with a video with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a good relationship with him?
Yeah, we like good friends. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you should lend him some money, bro.
Oh yeah, nah. He gotta lend me some. He gotta lend me money first.
Hell yeah, dude. All right.
You want to
You got it.
This thing?
Damn, And they said enough for you. You can do a freestyle right now for us or
Yeah,
what?
I got y'all. Yeah, I'm ready.
Hell yeah. Come on. Come on, Notorious. Yeah.
Hip hop, the hippies. That's all I got, homie.
That's it. That's it.
Mama said, knock you out.
Hey, you gotta send a shout out to Sueño from Playboys, Southgate Playboys. He's the one that actually connected me with you in the past.
Yeah, shout out to the homie from the hood, man. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he live out there in El Paso now, doing his thing. You know, Sick West, I believe, is his label.
Oh yeah, shout out to the homie. Yeah, Dreamer. Shout out to the homie, man. Yeah, come on,
Sueño, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, pick the black real quick, Chris. All right, guys, we'll be on in 1 minute.
Here, homie.
All right, let's sit down again. All right, you ready for me, boys?
Yeah, come on, man.
All right, let's do this shit, Chris. Fuck this, man. Give me that beat, homeboy. Nah. Oh shit! Make my mic hot, Chris. Oh man! Now that shit was fire, homie. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
What happened though, homie? The pressure gets to you, huh?
The words start slipping. I went from this to this to this. Yeah, my mom be moving fast when I get to rapping.
No, but that beat's banging.
Yeah, that mind playing tricks on you.
Oh yeah, and it had a little tick to it and everything. No, that shit was banging, homeboy.
You can never go wrong with a sample.
So you have to finish that before the night goes on, boy. I was loving it. I wanted to hear the whole thing. So what happens after, man? You start going a little bit too fast in your head, or
Yeah, and then I start switching up the flow, or I go to a different verse. Like that's not.
no, but that shit was. I
That
mean,
was banging.
That shit was banging.
That shit was banging.
That shit was banging.
Give it up to Rich Rabbit.
Yeah,
Hell
fuck yeah,
yeah.
homie. That shit. Hey, dude, great job,
Appreciate y'all.
homie.
Thank
Look
you.
at them
thank you.
comments, man. All fire. All
Yeah,
this is fire,
yeah,
bro.
homie.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, fucking Soma's. I seen better rappers on fucking Snickers bar. Come on, that's the guy. That's the guy.
haters,
Yeah,
that's the
Yeah, you know how that shit go. Yeah.
Nah, Soma's the homie, but he's just clowning around. But no, that shit was fire, homie. It was I wanted you to finish that shit, homie.
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but that you believe it or not, you set the bar high, homeboy.
Sure did.
You set the bar high because that beat was going, the flow was going. Unfortunately, you got caught, tripped over a little bit yourself. But if you can finish that, homie, that's a very, very high bar to set now. And you blessed it. You blessed the mic, homeboy.
Yeah,
it's
on
your
the
first
real.
time, huh?
Hell yeah, appreciate y'all.
That was the very first time we're doing the mic. What you think, homie? What you think about the mic setup, Carnal?
That's cool
you like
setup.
That's
I
pretty,
like it.
That's
Yeah,
pretty dope, huh?
Some old school vibes.
Yeah,
First one to use that mic.
Yeah, you're
And
the
the
first.
perfect song for the mic.
Yeah.
Now, if Notorious only wouldn't have broke the fucking gimbal right now.
Damn.
I don't
It's all right.
Hey, look up on YouTube, fool. There's got to be a way to set it back, homeboy. I told you that thing's got so many
There's a little
tricks.
factory reset.
But it's crazy because you can make it go this, make it do that, left. So when you're doing, so what I'm trying to do, what we're trying to do, and what we're gonna do is we're going to make it where we do even though we call it Freestyle Friday, even though it'll be the beat, right? But we want to get rappers out here, do their freestyle, do their music, and then have some great video footage of it, homie. That way you guys go back and fucking drop it on your guys' IG page or whatever. So guys with real talent that have the balls to get up there, because that's not easy. A lot of people, especially people that talk shit, homie. Someone's drop a bar for me, homeboy.
Come on, Somas.
Only bar Somas drops in the county jail, homeboy. I had to get him, homie. I had to get him.
Yep.
Oh man, so you got to work on that, homeboy.
Yeah, for sure.
you
Yeah,
gotta
I
work
liked it though. That was a good vibe.
that shit was dope.
Hell yeah.
Chris is a very he's very picky, homie. Chris is feeling that shit. Chris is feeling that.
Appreciate it, man.
That shit was dope as fuck, right?
Good looking.
Oh, what's up, man? I need you to finish that, though, dude. I need you
Yeah,
to
let me get my hair right.
Huh? Yeah, we'll do it for the members only part, homeboy. So what you got coming up, Carnal? Talk to us about new ventures, new features. Who have you done features with that you really enjoy doing it with? Big Swift?
Yeah, Swifty. Who else? Big Sass, Stupid Young, Yellow Hill.
Oh, Stupid Young. I want to get Stupid Young in here, homeboy.
who
Somebody knows
else?
Stupid Young. Hit that guy up, homeboy.
Foolie,
You
Keep
know
It
Stupid
Hood.
Young. Get him in here.
Couple
Keep a Hood
people.
is funny, man. I love that dude.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
my boy,
yeah, that's the
man.
homie right there.
Yeah, he's a cool cat,
Oh,
homie.
yeah.
Majority of the people I work with, I have a good time working with them. Like mostly all of them.
It's been a lot of love, huh?
I like networking. That's my thing. Like I'm not closed minded. Like
That's right. I gotta start inviting you some of the mixers we be going to. Homeboy, we go to mixers and
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
you do.
yeah. I'm down with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I got invited to one. We're going one Pomona, homeboy, with JR and the crew, carnal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, JR, yeah, JR and the crew. So yeah,
tag along with us. Jump in on the
Yeah,
car.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll hit up
Yeah.
JR. I can't. I think it's like on the it's this month sometime, homeboy. Hey, we're already in February, bro.
Yeah, this year going by fast.
Second,
Yeah,
first,
I saw that. Like, wait a minute, we were just celebrating fucking
Christmas
and New
New
Year's,
Year's.
carnal.
Thanksgiving. I like Thanksgiving.
What they buy you for Christmas? Something like that chain right there, carnal.
Oh nah, I've been had this
Saint-
way before.
Saint Judas?
Christmas.
What's it
This
called?
Ain't no EDD, no none
Man!
of that. Yeah.
Let 'em know, but hey, what is up with that in the rap game, homie? Is it you have to have a chain to have the status, homeboy? Talk to me.
Nah,
about that,
even
Rich.
without a chain, even if this tucked in, even if it ain't on me, I still feel the same. It
That's
ain't
right.
nothing with jewelry. Shit, my mom always had jewelry on. My pops always had jewelry on, so it's just something I gravitated to. It wasn't necessarily just because of rapping. Like I don't feel
Well, they've
like,
been doing that since the '80s, man. They've been
Yeah,
doing
but-
that.
even before like I had all this, I was still rapping. Like I ain't gonna lie, my homies used to give me shit to wear for videos, like until I got able to get my own shit. Like,
That's right.
I never had jewelry.
But even if you go back into the into the roots of who we are, where your roots would be the African kings and queens. Homie, they had their gold on, homie.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Aztec
yeah.
Mayans, they had
Yeah.
they had their gold, homie, before the white man
guess
came
it's
and
just
stole
a
all that
thing.
shit, homie.
Oh, fucking white man. Fucking white man.
Shout out to the white man, homie.
Yeah, we don't want to be bad on his back.
You really get canceled, homeboy. So what can we be looking forward to you bringing on and doing your thing, homeboy? Talk to us.
Yeah, since I've been making beats, I'm starting to do hosting mixtapes. So I've been making beats for artists like Midwest Actor from Hoover, CH Poe from Hoover, a couple homies from my hood, Foolie. Who else I made a beat for? I just made a beat for Bozo. A couple people
right.
like so. But besides that, just them letting them drop singles. I'm working on tape with different artists and making beats for them. And then I'm gonna do a tape for myself.
Put the number up there, Chris.
And drop that after. And then I'm doing a tape for Joe Blow. And then I'm doing maybe one for Keep It Hood. So we still figuring out.
So now, so now you're actually, bringing income from even making beats, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So do you see yourself maybe one day moving away from the actual rap scene and just composing beats for people?
I don't think I got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm.
No, but eventually, no. I mean, I'm saying
maybe I ain't got to that point where it hit me
didn't
like the beats
cross your mind
Yeah,
yet.
nah. I like rapping.
all right. Yeah, but it's like a football player, homie. One day you gotta retire, homie. That's Brady, man.
and I'm glad I learned this so I could have like some even on the side that I could do too. But shit, other than that, I ain't been like, okay, yeah. Like
So what's your 5-year goal, homie? Plan?
build a big enough fan base to where I ain't gotta sign to nobody. Like
Okay,
the independent chips roll in.
that's
So,
true.
so who you signed to now?
Me.
Right, independent, right there. homie. You already doing it.
Well, a lot of artists nowadays are independent. So, I mean,
Yeah.
some by choice, some with a big contract. Hold on, we got a phone call.
Got a
coming
phone
in.
call. Come on, tap
Let's
in.
see. Let Jay through. What's up, Jay? Talk to us.
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm right here listening to the podcast real quick.
That's
How
right.
you doing?
What's up, Jay?
Yo, what's up? What's up, Rich? Hey, Rich, man. I've been seeing a couple of your videos, couple months ago and stuff, and maybe you and Gil can make like an American Cholo mixtape or something going on with a bunch of artists.
The crazy part is he keep bringing this up and people bringing this up and I ain't heard him rap yet. So we can't get this in motion until he rap.
I'm getting called out, Gil.
I only rap with my fans only, oh boy. I only rap with my fans only. I throw on my red fucking underwear like Popeye from Blood In, Blood Out, homeboy, and that's when I start rapping, carnal.
He cold.
That's when I get into my alter ego, homeboy.
That's it.
Yeah, we don't want that side of Gil, man. So we might not never get one.
Hey, if I come with a big enough check, fucking Rich will be right there with red underwear by himself with me too.
Nah.
Only big enough for
A
that.
big old stack like this, like fuck it, Gil, let's do it. We gotta pay the bills, man.
That one song that you had, you made a music video out of it too with Mr. Keep It Hood and Swifty. That song is a banger, dude. Like people got to go on YouTube and look it up and put those ratings up, you know?
Yeah, almost at 500,000, man, and that's honestly around the time I was supposed to do the first interview with him when I did that video, the day I was doing
Yeah.
it.
Man, that song's a banger, dude. And you have many more. I seen like the ones you had a couple of years back. But you know what? I'm just calling in, showing some love, man. And
That's right,
I
homie.
can't wait to see what else do you have. You know, what else you bring out and stuff like that. All these people need to look you up, man, and just keep
Appreciate
going.
it,
Don't
man.
ever
That's
stop,
love.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't.
Thank you,
Nothing but
Jay.
love. Thank,
Oh, yeah.
thanks,
for
Gil. See
tapping
you later,
in.
boo boo.
That's right. Thanks
Yeah.
for tapping
No
in,
problem.
homie.
It was up with the gear, homie. I'm already liking that fucking sweater, homeboy. I like
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
you
That's
know,
dope
man.
as fuck,
Double
homeboy.
R shit, man.
Yeah,
Ain't
even
no
the
fun
sweat.
when the rabbit got the gun. You know
Man.
that though.
Who came up with that logo and stuff?
Me, inspired by you know who, but
That's dope as fuck. I'm liking that shit, homeboy.
appreciate it.
No, but definitely, man. You there is no doubt about it. You got talent. You got a lot of homies who got talent.
Yeah, man.
And hopefully you guys, one day will be on the top and come back and see us over here, man.
Ain't no leaving. You a part of this foundation now.
That's
This is
right,
another
right.
stepping stone on my list. You feel
That's
me?
right,
I
homie.
appreciate it. I'll always come
yeah.
back here.
That's right. That's
if
all-
I'm welcome.
Oh, always, homie. Always. I don't know about Boo Boo. Boo Boo and I want you over here.
He feeling some type of.
I want that story, homie.
Boo Boo said, let's take it to the back, but watch out. You might get jumped again, fool.
Yeah, he trying to gas me.
This is-
Yeah, that's all love.
Caller, who's this?
Rick from Modesto, California.
What's up, Rick from
up, Rick?
Modesto?
Shout out Modesto.
Speak out. Speak out.
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, Gil, are you taking political questions today, or is it just for Rich the Rabbit?
Well, it was more for Rich the Rabbit. I gotta let Rich shine.
Damn,
homie.
you crashed out for a political question.
They love my political shit. Homie. They love my political
you
stuff.
controversial must be. Yeah.
My wife told me that you're controversial. I said,
You
"I
must
am."
want to argue right now.
What did you give Rich Rabbit a question, but not a political question?
Okay, well, then I'll ask Rich Rabbit the question.
All right, yeah,
What do you like? What do you like most about the Mexican culture, or the Hispanic culture, the Calimac culture, whatever you want to call it? What appeals to you the most? The food, the women, the estilo? What is it? That's my question now. Thanks for having me on, Gil.
Thank you, brother. That's a great question, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Should have thought of that.
That was a good question. And my answer is that shit. The food, the culture, the how they represent, where they from, and the love they got for stuff, all that just combined, just like it's something just to gravitate to. It's a beautiful thing. Like just like even for example, seeing how Hispanics are so quick to get together when it's a problem versus always being aggressors towards each other. Like obviously everybody has their problems, but you can see where it stand out more than others, like and where you welcome more than others and where it's love more than other places. So not saying to take that away from nobody else race or nothing, but it's just something about the Hispanic culture that's just love, like and it's worth gravitating towards.
I think it's the family structure that's really tight, and I think the African Americans have the same thing. The only difference is with us, it's more in the gang culture that's much different as far as the structure and all that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to family, like your family, I mean, your mom, your dad.
Yeah, it ain't taking nothing away from nobody
No,
else.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
it's-
like, and then something different from being able to experience something different from when I'm growing up with and being accepted. So that's just something to even love more about it. Like, don't take it for granted, you being accepted. So
Let me ask you the same thing I asked Keeping It Hood, homie. Mr. Keep It Hood. Let me keep it real. He's gonna fucking We're gonna do a 2-on-2 boxing match. I'll take Mr. Keep It Hood. He's much smaller, homie.
Yeah. Rich Rabbit, like, you want that story, motherfucker? Here, you can have it.
When I asked him, what does he consider himself? Do you consider yourself a gangster? Like, as far as, let's say hood wise, a gangster, a hustler, a cholo? What do you consider yourself, man?
a man, like I don't label myself as a gangster, a cholo. Like I'm rich.
That fool straight cholo. That fool say, I'm a cholo.
I'm rich.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right, homeboy.
Hell yeah.
That's the homie, man. Hey, so Rich, so let people know, look into the camera, let people know where they can find you, my man. You know, where your next stuff's dropping, if they want to collab with you, where they want to get your merch, the whole shebang, homeboy.
1935th Street. If you trying to get in contact with me on Instagram, email Josh Davis at 3500. Rich Rabbit on all platforms. YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all that. You name it, I'm on there. I got so much in the works right now. You might want to stay tuned to see what's finna happen. It's great.
That's right.
I'm really a legend in the making, so y'all might want to be on the lookout for it.
And he's keeping it real, homeboy. That's a fact, homeboy. That little sample we had right there, that shit was fly as fuck, and it was live, homeboy. That's the best part. With that, Boo Boo, your beard got anything to say?
Nah, you just called it a snitch earlier. That's
I called it a rata?
Yeah.
What did I call it?
Oh, I thought the big old beard.
No. I said,
I said you couldn't use tattoos on the face.
Listen, homie. I've been through.
You need a story now.
I've been through. Oh, remember my shit story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a horrible story.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, we
shitty
finna
day,
get
that's
pink
it.
eye right now.
Oh,
Them stories.
You had a shitty day.
Yeah, I had a shitty day, homeboy. All right, people. We are out of here. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to go check Homeboy's IG out. Check out his YouTube
right.
channel. Go support. That's what it's about. Other than that, we will catch you guys tomorrow. Dr. Drandra, Boo Boo Bear, even Tori's gonna be part of the round table. But also subscribe and share the channel. That way we can keep bringing you guests like this, and we grow our platform. That way, you know what? We can make our people shine, man.
Yep.
With that, we're out. God bless. Have a great one. Let's get out of here.
Right.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.